Welcome back.
We want to take you to some breaking news right now. Fire crews are on the scene of a fire at Northwest 39th and May.
Okay, you can see there's our Chris Gilmore. And Chris, this looks like an intense scene behind you. Tell me where you are and what side of the road that's on.
We're on a service road right off of 39th and May. You can see the heavily involved structure fire behind me. We saw the smoke coming from our last location and got here as soon as we can. It wasn't hard. This building is completely surrounded now by fire engines. We know it came in as a single structure fire. It's a commercial building that appears to be vacant. All the buildings surrounding this building appear to be vacant as well. I don't know if anyone is injured at this time. We did see an EMSA ambulance not too far from the scene that is currently standing by. We do know that once firefighters arrived on scene, they had to breach that chain link fence to get to the fire, which gave it a little bit more time to get to the state that it's in right now. As you can see, it's nowhere near under control as firefighters are still working their way. I could count at least 20 firemen right now doing their job out here to get this fire as wet as possible right now. You see the ladder truck going from the top. You can see the smoke from the highway clearly, and this is something that's going to keep their hands tied for a while this morning. We were first here on scene. We'll continue bringing you updates as soon as we can, and as soon as we can grab one of these firefighters to explain to us fully what's going on, but we'll be sure to get you those details. Reporting live on scene on the story from Oklahoma City, Chris Gilmore, News 9.
The traffic there on 39th, which is 44 there. Chris, is that affecting the traffic on the roadway next to you?
This is just a service road,
right.
Robin. This service road is blocked, but the highway traffic is not.
Okay. All right. Jed was saying, Jed, what were those winds again?
Yeah, about 5 to 10.
5 to 10 miles an hour.
Well, breaking news right now. Fire crews and our crews are on the scene of a fire at Northwest 39th and May.
It's right by I-44, and our Chris Gilmore is on the scene on the story right now. Chris, tell us about this fire.
And good morning. Well, we're actually standing next to eastbound I-44 right now. That's on the other side of this chain link fence. But if you look over my shoulder, you can see what brought us here, this structure fire that's currently surrounded by all these fire trucks. When we arrived here on scene first, we could see it from a mile away. It has gotten significantly more under control as firefighters have been able to get more water on top of that fire. We do know that, according to what we heard over the scanner, that this is a vacant commercial building surrounded by similar buildings with nothing going on inside, but there are, just in case, some EMSA ambulances waiting on standby. Thankfully, they have not rushed off with anyone inside them yet, but these firefighters are working very diligently in getting this under control. You see the difference between the flames we first saw you want to get on scene to what is left now. We expect that this should be under control in just a few minutes here as the Oklahoma City Fire Department does what they're best at out here. But so far, the only traffic issues that should be expected are along this service road here at 39th and May, but otherwise the only danger is to distracted drivers who might see all these flashing lights from the highway. We're still working on getting more information on the total damage here, but judging by the flames that we saw when we first got on scene, it's pretty significant. Reporting live on the scene on the story in Oklahoma City, Chris Gilmore, News 9.
All right, Chris, good work out there. Thank you.
On the scene, on the story with breaking news. News 9 starts now.
Oh, a lot of commotion as you're waking up this morning. Flames filled the sky as a vacant building catches fire on the northwest side right by the interstate. Our Chris Gilmore is on the scene.